What's going on YouTube? My name is Aaron. This is actually going to be my first vid for my new YouTube page. I decided after so many years to do my YouTube page. Finally, after having some setbacks in my life, I recently stopped working at my very stressful job. That was by choice. It definitely wasn't working out for me, so I actually left. And as of yet, I have not found a new job. But it's all right. I decided to, in the process of looking for another job, follow some passions that I've been set out to do for some years now. Um, this YouTube channel is going to be about an array of things. It's going to be about relationships, bits and pieces of my personal life. Like I'm in the process of trying to start my own catering company. My bouts with my weight. I am a polycystic ovarian syndrome patient. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Essentially, it's a woman who has cysts over her ovaries, and there's a whole host of problems that come with it. You can become a diabetic. It's a whole list of things. So I will delve more into that in my videos, obviously, but I really just wanted to reach out and let you guys know what this page is going to be about. So, I started to really take a step back and look at what I wanted my life to become. First off, I'm 27 years old. I am not married, although I do have a significant other. I have no children. Do have lots of nieces and nephews. I have a goddaughter as well. But I decided that I wanted to do more for me. And so here I am. I have definitely decided to start doing my life's work, if you will, so to speak. I figured that if it's something I really want to do, just go ahead and do it. Like I said, I've been toying with starting a YouTube page for years now. And I was like, you know what? Might as well do it. So for my first video, I just kind of want to touch base with you guys and let you guys know that I plan to talk about an array of things. I plan to have videos based on topics that people send me. I do not like to discuss religion and politics. Depending on what particular field area that may be in, I may touch base on some things, but I typically leave that up to the viewer's discretion. I don't like to discuss those type of things because that's not what I'm about. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm not so much into politics. I could care less about what's going on in politics. I'm more concerned about making myself a better person, making those people around me better people, my loved ones, friends, family, people I'm yet to meet on the street, whoever. One thing in my journey over the last few weeks since I haven't been working is getting more in touch with myself. I found out that I do have a knack for gardening. Unfortunately, I am not at home right now. I am at my grandmother's house chilling with my family, but if I were at home, I'd be outside, and obviously during the daytime, showing you guys the work that I've done, because we have a lot going on in our backyard, but there'll be videos where I'll be outside in nature, because I do love to be outside. I am a black woman. Melanin is definitely popping around here, so I do like to spend time in the sun. I am Detroit born and raised, so for those of you who are growing up in Detroit or lived in Michigan at some point in your life, you do understand that we only get direct sun like this for maybe 5 months out of the year, and I'm taking full advantage of it. Okay, but the last month or so has taught me a lot about myself, a lot about my passions, weaknesses, strengths, things I need to work on, things I want to change. I recently adopted a somewhat vegetarian diet. I don't eat a lot of meat like I used to. I eat way more vegetables, plant-based proteins like spirulina. Spirulina is a good protein if you are looking to go vegetarian, which is kind of centered around what I want to do in my life. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I do plan on opening a catering business, and I'm trying to get that off the ground as we speak. And it will be surrounding vegetarian and vegan meal options. I decided to go with that simply because it fits in line with the lifestyle changes that I'm attempting to make in my own personal life. Like I said, by me having PCOS, There's a lot of things that go in line with that. Like I do have problems with facial hair on my body. I have cysts on my ovaries. It can make you barren. There's a lot of things going on with that. And consider the fact that um, being an overweight black woman in America, which is more common than most people think, when you look at the statistics about it's really scary. And I'm like, after having this for 16 years since I was diagnosed at the age of 11, you get fed up after a while. So like I said, for the last 6 or 7 weeks, I've been eating quite a bit of veggies, okay? Quite a bit of veggies. I've noticed the difference. I'm now starting to incorporate some exercise into my diet. I do walk a lot, which definitely does help. I actually like to walk. I actually like to be outside during the daytime. Detroit is a beautiful city, no matter what you may hear, see, or think. It's definitely a great place to be. I love it. I've never lived anywhere else in my life. I was born and raised in Detroit. I've been here for 27, almost 28 years, and I love it. So like I said, this is my first video, so yay. Taking those first steps, and I am going to say this as cliche as it may sound, it's definitely worth doing. If there's anything in this world, on this planet, that you've been contemplating about doing, if it makes you happy, do it. This is just the first step of many for me. I plan on sharing bits and pieces of my life with you guys, and meeting new people along the way, and making this YouTube channel safe haven for people with problems, people who want to learn stuff. Because like I said, at the age of 27, my body may be 27, but my soul is as old as they come. Okay, I'm old school to the day, and I'm thankful for that for several reasons. Because the way I was brought up, I had a lot of strong women figures in my life, and they definitely made sure that I understood that as a black woman, I am very powerful. And even to this day, I'm still learning just how powerful black women are. A little bit more background about me, as I am natural, as you can tell. This twist out is rocking. I'm very proud of myself. I love my hair. I'm starting to grow it out. It is relatively short now. I'm in the looking like a boy stage, which I'm cool with it, because it's mine. You may notice that there's a nice little scar on the side of my face that came from a car accident that I had about 2 months ago. Like I said, I've had some downfalls in my life here recently, especially, but I've had my crying session about it. I've had my depression session about it, and I'm over it. Okay, life is too great. Life is too short to be missing out and crying over stuff that you can't control, unfortunately. Like I said, I'm blessed to have a great mom, who hopefully she will let me film her at some point. I am blessed to have a great family, a great boyfriend who puts up with my crap just like I put up with his. It's like any normal relationship. And I'm hoping to reach out to a lot of viewers who may be feeling some type of way. I hope to reach out to women who have PCOS. I hope to reach out to women who are trying to start their own business. I hope to reach out to men who are dealing with family members who have some of the issues that I have, or if they have questions, I'm definitely here to answer them for you, because like I said, I've experienced it all. One thing that I have learned specifically over the last 6 or 7 weeks since I've been out of work is that, obviously I knew this, but money isn't everything. Money is a great resource to have, but it's not everything. Never trade your happiness and your sanity for money. That is the reason why I left my last job. For those of you who see this video that know me and knew where I worked and know why I left my last job, I won't go into details about it, but if you know, you know. Just suffice to say that it was very unnecessarily stressful. Like I said before, I do plan on starting my own catering company. I do have extensive catering and restaurant management background, so it's definitely something that's in my passion realm. It may take me further. It may change course at some point. I don't know. I'm just learning to go with the flow, and the thought that is in my head right now is to start a catering company. I have realized that also over the last couple of weeks, I do have quite a bit of talent. I do, like I said, I love to cook, hence the catering company. I love to garden. Like I said, I have a extensive garden. Well, not really too extensive, but there's like for a backyard garden, it's pretty dope. I do have a mini greenhouse. Like I said, when I decided to leave my job and consequently hadn't found another one. I still haven't found another one yet, but I'm hopeful for a couple things to come to pass. My mother, who instead of wanting me just sitting around the house and being depressed, gave me the task of starting our garden. And our garden is definitely flourishing. Like, I actually just picked a couple peppers off of one of our pepper plants the other day. So like I said, once I'm at home, I definitely will share that with you guys. And if you guys have any tips that you want to share, anything you want to know about how to make something grow, I definitely can help you. I will tell you one thing: if you have a problem with squirrels in your garden, get red pepper flakes. They do not like it. They hate it. Most critters do hate it, and they will not eat your plants, because I am having a problem with squirrels eating my greens, and I love greens. Okay, I am a country girl at heart. I may grew up in the city my entire life, but my family is from the South, both sides. I love greens. Okay, but that's besides the point. I've learned that to become more patient. Back to, like I said, the diet changes that I've made. Um, a lot of the food that we eat as Americans, especially Black people, can definitely make us outwardly aggressive. And then, more importantly for me, by me having polycystic ovarian syndrome, there are certain things that I shouldn't eat, like soy, because it is considered a hormone protein. Um, Lots of dairy. I don't really mess with the dairy. Like, I used to be a milk girl, but I got out of drinking cow's milk. I actually now drink silk almond milk, or almond milk in general. Like, I love me some dark chocolate almond milk. It's delicious to me. It is an acquired taste, but it's definitely worth it knowing that you're drinking something that's plant or nut based, if you don't have a nut allergy, obviously, versus something that comes from another animal. I have been looking more into, if I do eat meat, eating like halal meat or kosher certified meat. Like I said, I did grow up in Detroit. I went to school in Southfield Lathrop, go Chargers. So I did grow up in Southfield. I did grow up around a lot of Jewish people. Southfield, if you don't know, is a very large Jewish community, which is a suburb. Southfield is a suburb right outside of Detroit. So I grew up around a lot of Jewish people, and the way that they slaughter their animals is very humane. I am very, like I said before, I'm a very spiritual person. So if you understand that spirituality in connection with how you slaughter your animals, whether it be pigs, cows, or whatever the case may be, you'll definitely understand the connection. Animals are just like us. They don't want to be mistreated. They want to live on earth. And if we're going to eat them, obviously treat them right while they're here, and the way that you slaughter them must be humane if you want that spirit not to enter you. But like I said, that's a whole nother realm. I'll get into that at some point. I'm pretty sure that there'll be several videos down the road about it. But I am definitely here for you guys. I am definitely here to share a lot of my exciting experiences in the downfalls, because there will be some, that's inevitable in life. But I definitely plan to have more exciting news than downfalls, most definitely. I am a talker, okay? I've been talking since I could talk. So the last 25 years or so. My mother always told me that I should have had my own talk show. I should have been the next Oprah Winfrey. But who knows? Maybe this YouTube channel will push me to it. We'll never know. Like I said, I stepped out of my comfort zone. Normally, you would not see my face on camera. I absolutely hate taking pictures. I had to learn how to get over my facial, my appearance, and love myself. Just like my boyfriend loves me, just like my mom and my dad and my little cousin and my grandma, and learn that, excuse me, that as long as I find myself to be beautiful, it is what it is.